As you can see, you can faster add and faster remove these toe plates. You can select multiple gratings and add cuts. As you can see, it copies grating and rotates it. For example, something like that. Right to the left and left to the right, and second line move forward and backward. Hello, I'm David, and in this video I'm gonna show you how to model gratings in Tekla structures using my advanced platform grating component. If you like my content, please subscribe my YouTube channel. Let's start. To install my component, please open Applications and Components tab, then click Menu, Manage Extensions, Extension Manager. Now click Import button and find ZEP file. Click Open. After that, please restart Tekla Structures. After installation, you can find this component in DDBIM Tools Premium Tools group. It is called Advanced Platform Grating, or you can type in search Advanced Platform Grating. To insert component, click icon and then pick 2 points in model. To use my component, please select Components and turn on Direct Modification. After you click, you should see dots with pluses and dimensions above the component. We also need contextual toolbar where we have buttons. If you don't see contextual toolbar, you can try to turn on by pressing Ctrl K, or you can open Menu, Settings, and check this option contextual toolbar. If you don't see this, please try to find it on your screen, maybe on second or third monitor. If you don't see these dimensions, here is switch, which switch between main dimensions like here and cut dimensions. To change size of this grating, we can move this line or this dimension right or forward. We can also move all grating using this handle, this point handle here. Drag this handle and you can move this grating on the model. There is also rotation handle, this with arrows. You can rotate grating. My idea to make gratings in model using this component is that you set proper size of gratings, for example 1000 per 1000. Then using component selection, you can copy this grating on the model. And after that, you will add parameterized cuts around the columns or around the pipes. We can add cuts using contextual toolbar and add cut button. For example, first cut and second cut. We can also add circular cut 1 and 2. To see cut dimensions, we should switch Show Cut Dimensions. Now we can modify dimensions like other things in Tekla structures, just by dragging this dimension on lines, or adding points, or deleting points. To move circular cut, we use these 2 blue lines. First blue line moves right to the left and left to the right, and second line move forward and backward. We can also use this point handle where we can move whatever we want. And we got this dimension handle when we can set the radius of this cut. To remove cut, we have remove all cuts button, we can click and remove all cuts, or we can remove separately by using remove cut to remove simple cuts. Click on button and click point near the cut, as you can see, first and second, or remove circular cut button, click and select point near the circular cut. And after removing cuts, we don't see these main dimensions, so we have to switch back to main dimensions. I made is to make easier change of global length and width, and to make easy change of cuts when we have a lot of cuts. We have also a button to rotate when we change the main flat direction. After you click rotate, the component rotates 90 degrees. And we have reverse upside down button. It is used after you copy mirror your grating. I will show it later. This grating component have parameterized toe plates. Let's add 2 cuts to see. On every edge you can see this dot handle with plus, and after you click on this dot, another options will show on contextual toolbar. You can see now toe plate disabled. Let's click on grating. We don't see this option. Let's click on plus and we see another options. Click here and now toe plate is enabled on this edge. Click again on this plus and you can see another option for toe plates. For example, start offset and add offset. You can set this offset, for example, 150, and now you will see this dimension handle. You can send end offset and see another dimension handle. Each edge allow to create one toe plate. So you can create toe plate on the fragment of the edge like here, or you can set 0 value here and have toe plate on the full length of the edge. To speed up toe plate addition, you can hold Ctrl key and click on these pluses. As you can see, you can faster add and faster remove these toe plates just by clicking your mouse button with Ctrl key. And these toe plates are parameterized, so if we turn on cut dimensions and start to modify these dimensions, as you can see, the toe plate will be on the edges of cut. So that significantly speed up your work. You can also add toe plates around the circular cuts. Let's add circular cut. As you can see, there is plus here, and after click you have circular toe plate, which is also parameterized. You can copy this component using copy mirror option. Select this component, now copy special mirror, and after mirror copy, Tekla structures reverse each plate. So we have component upside down, but don't worry, we have button here which can repair this. As you can see, we have mirror. We have to only check toe plates, which is usually incorrect, but it's easy to repair by pressing Ctrl and click. You can select multiple gratings and add cuts like here or here, for example around the columns, but you have to edit each cut separately for each grating because I didn't implement that. So here, here. My grating can also be used on the circular platforms. Let's copy this one grating here. Twice click on grating and open the window. In second tab we have shape. Select circular shape. For circular shapes we have central point handle. Click on it and drag. You can move this grating and move this point to the center of the platform. Now select first radius, which is the first edge of the grating, for example 2000. Then select the proper length of grating, for example 1000, and proper width of grating, which is usually 1000. You can easily set it. You have also 3-point handles which moves grating and rotate it. For example, if you want to edge of grating on this line, you can drag this right handle, and for second edge we have second handle, and when we want to have middle point here, we can drag middle handle. We can also copy this grating using the fourth handle. Here you can see drag to copy, so let's drag it. As you can see, it copy grating and rotates it. So now you can easily make circular platforms. For example, something like that. Now click on grating and check properties. In my component window, we have set profile, which I set to grating, which is normal plate profile, but with this beautiful name. We can set material. I usually set material with name of the grating type, for example this, and I set the density of this material proportionally lower because I want to have these gratings with proper weight in the model. So if I set this material to my grating, I can see that I have 26 kilograms. Another options like prefixes, part numbers. For loose part prefixes, this is a loose part and this is part in assembly, so we can separately set these prefixes and start numbers. On shape tab we have these two shapes and options. Cuts contains only cuts list. You don't need to do anything here because we have everything on contextual toolbar. The same on circular cuts. Toe plate, we can set this toe plate profile material class name. To change the height of this toe plate, we have to change its profile. Default is BL for 180. We can change, for example, for 130. So for example, here we have 100 over the grating. Here we can set the position of toe plates, offsets and connection on the corners. Another tab we have toe plate list. You don't need to check here. And lastly we have mark tab, where you can set your arrow size or arrow type, or add second mark, or turn off mark and set hashtag, for example, whatever you want. And that's all. Remember to have selection of components and direct modification and contextual toolbar. If you have any questions, feel free to write an email to me. Thank you for today. Thank you for watching this video. Goodbye.